Okay, hello everyone. So today we are going to continue with sublist 7 and 8 of the academic word list. So as you can see here, we have sublist 7. All the words highlighted in green are not going to be discussed carefully. We are only going to talk about the words in red in detail. Now, the words in green are aid, as in help. We have talked about this one already before. And then we have comprise or consist, and then equip somebody with something. And then we also have identical as exactly the same. So from now on, don't use the same, use identical, for example. Yes, now let's go on to the words in red. The first one, instead of using distinguish, from now on you can try to use differentiate more. You have two structures, differentiate A from B or differentiate between A and B, as in this one. The yellow eyes differentiate the patients from healthy people. The next one, instead of saying or using get rid of, you can use eliminate more often. For example, laptops eliminate the need to bring notebooks to the classroom. And then the next one, instead of only, try to use sole. Sole means the only thing, basically. For example, he is the sole provider of the family, or the only provider of the family. The next one, instead of all of these degree words like quite, rather, pretty, you can use somewhat. Somewhat is a formal word for degree. For example, this exercise is somewhat challenging to younger students. For example, this exercise is somewhat challenging to younger students instead of pretty challenging or quite challenging. Now, the next one, sublist 8. The words in green are ambiguous or unclear. So use ambiguous instead of unclear. And then you have detect. We have talked about this already. And then exhibit instead of show, or highlight, emphasize. And then we have predominant or mainly or main. Now we are going to go to the word in red. The first one, instead of saying to make clear, you can say to clarify. For example, teachers should clarify their requirements before asking students to write essays. In here we have two academic words, clarify and requirements. The next one, instead of saying or using important, try to use crucial. For example, revision is a crucial factor in any student's academic success. Here we have two academic words, crucial and factor. The next one, instead of end, say terminate. For example, you can say the contract terminates at the end of next month. The next one, as a result, you can use thereby. But thereby is very difficult to use. Be careful. Now, pay attention to the structure in here. The car accident came as a shock to him, thereby terminating his chance to play sports ever again. As you can see, we have thereby and then a verb ing, terminating. And the subject of terminating is the car. Okay, so here we have two academic words, thereby and terminating. The last word to know in sublist 8 is via or via. You can use it to replace with, at, or through. For example, you can contact me via or via the email. So that will be it for sublist 7 and 8. Next time we will cover the last two sublists, 9 and 10 of the academic word list, and then we will move on to something else. Thank you.